Hey y'all, welcome back to Real Raw and Sweet Tarot. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning member to the Soul Tribe, welcome back. Capricorn, this is your reading. My first pre-intuition thing for y'all is actually something so cute. Little clairaudience kicking in here because I was hearing, no matter how hard it gets, we haven't finished yet. Moral of the story is some of y'all could like the 5 Heartbeats. Some of y'all, that movie could be very significant for some of y'all. Maybe it's somebody's favorite movie, or you just watched it recently. Maybe you like that song in that movie. That's literally like the best scene of the whole movie. I don't care. But nevertheless, I've already cleansed your energy, cleansed your space. We're literally hopping right into it. So yeah, let's see what comes out for me. But that was, I said for me, for you, Capricorn. But yeah, that was my only pre-intuition thing for you guys. That's all I wanted to say. For Capricorn, what do they need to know, see, here? I've been making an announcement on everybody's reading. We are currently in a Mercury retrograde, so people from your past could be coming back. You could be having past thoughts of like memories, things you haven't thought about in years, okay? And it's completely normal during this time of year, as well as grieving season. Cancer season, the whole month of July usually is just grieving season. You could have had somebody that passed away. If so, my condolences. Or this could be like a death anniversary for someone as well. So if so, my condolences. I'm literally hugging you through the screen. Ram, okay? Somebody could drive a Ram. What else does Capricorn need to know, see, here? But yeah, I just like to make it a point. Don't live in your past, even if you are having memories from your past. Even if somebody's returning from your past, we should not live in our past. Now we have an Audi. Is somebody getting a new car? Some of you guys could be getting a new car, or you could drive one of these cars. Maybe somebody in your energy or around you drives a Ram or an Audi. What else? We both know I ain't shit. I hate when this card comes out. Whoever you're dealing with, y'all both know they ain't shit. What else for Capricorn? Last shuffle. Last shuffle for Capricorn. What do I need to know, see, here? Okay, we have 1 to 2 months. So something significant in your life could be happening in 1 to 2 months. Okay, and then last but not least, congratulations, you're so much closer to your soul's purpose. I love when this card comes out for people because it shows me you're going towards your North Node. Like whatever, sorry, y'all, I just got a funny text, but whatever your soul's purpose is, you're closer to it. Which means you're on the right path. Whatever you're doing, keep going. You're on the right track. Don't second guess yourself for a second. You're almost there. You're almost at the finish line. So we are doing you and Leo are my last 2 double confirmation readings of this week. This entire week I've been doing double confirmations using 2 tarot decks, seeing what comes out first, okay? Anyways, yeah, gonna see what comes out twice, and see if anything is double confirmed for you for this month. And if not, we still use the other deck regardless just to see what comes out. But channeling the energy of Capricorn for July, what do they need to know, see, here? Somebody may need to get fitted for glasses, or somebody has to go get their eyesight checked or something like that. I don't know. Capricorn. Y'all, my connection was acting a little bit fuzzy, so if it was a small glitch in the video just now, that is why. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. You did have the Sun at the bottom of the deck, and I love that for you. A lot of you guys are in childlike energy. You could be a lot more silly lately. You're just finding a lot of joy. Now we have the 9 of Swords in the reverse. What is this? Is this Capricorn's energy or somebody surrounding them, please? For July, for Capricorn. A lot of you guys may have like dipped into your savings or something like that, and you really didn't want to. Also, some of you guys could be facing insomnia or having really bad nightmares. 5 of Wands. A lot of you guys, it's showing me there could be some type of like mental battle within you about your finances. Like, did you have to pull something out of your savings that you really didn't want to? 4 of Pentacles in the reverse is 4 of Pentacles in general is about conservation and time. So do some of you guys, are you losing sleep because you feel like you're losing time in life? 555 on the clock as I say that. This just looked like a dark little narrative. Some of you guys could be sick, or there could be somebody around you that is sick. What did I literally just get done saying about that grieving season? But it could be you or somebody around you that is sick or something like that. It's just something about time. Like, what do you feel like you don't have enough time to do? And I feel like that's causing you to stay up really late at night. You're really stressed out. Some of you guys could be having nightmares, insomnia, sleep paralysis. But yeah, 5 of Wands is showing you this is like some type of like ongoing battle. 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. What did I just talk about? Who else's reading was so in their mental? I believe it was Aquarius. You may have Aquarius in your chart. You need to go watch their reading. It was just so much about like this whole month. I don't know what it is, but most of the readings in general are so much about like everybody fighting their own mental state. Because Eight of Swords here with the Two of Pentacles is showing me you're overthinking how many priorities you have in your life. There's so much to juggle. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough time to be everywhere. I can't prioritize everything and everybody. I feel like, you know what I'm hearing? I don't have enough time in my day. Okay. The number 6 could be significant for somebody. It could be somebody's birthday. Also, the 15th could be somebody's, no. The 17th could be somebody's birthday, my fault. What else? What else for Capricorn? What else do they need to know, see here? Excuse me. What else do they need to know, see here? Y'all, I just had some super fire white pizza, like with the spinach, the white sauce, and the tomatoes fire. So forgive me for my little burp there. But what else for Capricorn? What else with this Five of Wands? What else with the Five of Wands? Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so we are finally getting a person. Gemini energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Some of you guys could have an air sign in your life that you are either constantly arguing with, or there's always a going back and forth. But you notice how everybody's like standing behind the tree and there's only one person arguing. I feel like there could be this person could always try to find either multiple people to get information on about you and then come back and like try to argue with about it. Or somebody could be like, I heard from her, or he said, she said. You get what I mean? Because that's why there's so many outside interferences. That's why this person is like running past and it's kind of just like, I'm coming to you to argue with you because of what I heard about you or because of what I'm hearing. And now I want to say something. Yeah, so if you know you're not facing any insomnia or late nights or anything like that, just know that's this person. Their money's messed up. They're juggling a lot. They're losing sleep. Yeah, Seven of Wands in the reverse. Somebody can't progress like they need to. It's like they don't even want to accept the challenge in life. They kind of just give up. I feel like somebody isn't really resilient. What else with this Knight of Swords in the reverse? Also, somebody can really just try to speak to you any type of way because they feel like they want prioritized more. And I feel like you're over here like, look, I already have a lot on my mental. And also, for some of you guys with this Eight of Swords coming out, this person can make you feel like you need to take a look in the mirror and see that you're not prioritizing me enough, or I should be at the top of your list. And you're kind of sitting there like, I could have swore I had a job. I could have swore I had to get groceries before I went and picked up your pair of shoes. I could have swore, you get what I'm saying? Somebody expects you to put them at the top of the list when life doesn't really work like that. And I feel like they're always coming in to voice that or argue with you about that. Let's get a double confirmation. We're going to switch. What else? Any double confirmations for Capricorn at this time? Five of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this person is like, it's almost like they want you to apologize. Literally backs up everything I just said. They want you to apologize for the things that you have done, supposedly, because in their eyes, it's wrong. If you prioritize anything else above them, in their eyes, it's wrong. And I feel like that's kind of an inhumane way to think. Yeah, this person is holding a lot to their chest. With the Five of Swords in reverse, that's a resentment. They've been feeling some type of way. Look, Ten of Cups. Some of you guys could have children with this person, or you could have viewed this person. Some of y'all could be engaged even, but married even. But I just feel like this is your divine counterpart. This is who you see your divine counterpart being. So you really don't want issues or drama. What else with this Ten of Cups? Okay, that came out kind of spicy. Seven of Swords coming out now. You know, in the number one thing on this card, it even says watch out for deceit, because I feel like somebody is like sneaky as far as who they find out this information about. Every time they come back to argue with you or just talk about how they're not prioritized, I truly feel like somebody is around multiple other people that make it seem like their relationship is just so amazing, and oh my gosh, my husband or my wife could never do anything like that, or my boyfriend or my girlfriend could never, you know what I mean? And the more they hear that, yeah, the more they be in the Seven of Swords energy, like, okay, I got a couple tricks up my sleeve. Like, I know exactly how I'm about to come back in and approach Capricorn and say what I got to say. What else? Somebody's birthday could be the 12th. What else? What else for Capricorn? Anything else before we move on? Well, not even really move on. I would say conclude. And you didn't get many, not many, you didn't get any actually major arcanas. Yeah, Five of Cups in the reverse. This is your energy. I feel like you're finding acceptance and moving on in the fact that if this person, reverse the roles if need be. For some of y'all, this person doesn't prioritize you. like at all. And I feel like you're not even wanting to be at the top of the list, but it's like I still do need to come before a couple other things that you got in your life, and I'm not fucking with it. It's like, if you don't ever have the time for me, if you're not ever going to make time for me, well, what are we doing here? I can just accept this, be a little bit disappointed at first, but I can shrug this shit off and I can move on. Yeah. And Seven of Swords coming out in the upright, that could also be your energy. You could be coming up with some type of tactic about how to fully move on from this person, because you're like, I'm seeing how you are, nothing's really changing, and then you always try to come in really like reckless and rude with how you speak to me, always rushing to say things before you even really think about it. Like, think before you speak. And a lot of people don't do that. They just be talking off the top of their head, and then they have to regret it later. That's that Five of Swords in the reverse energy. Like, yeah, lingering resentment about what you said to me. Look, Two of Cups here with the Ten of Cups. A lot of you guys really are married. Like, this is a divine union. This is somebody that regardless you want to work it out with, because it's like, stop listening to so many other people, or literally just get out of your fucking head. That's really what the fuck it is. I think somebody overthinks so much, they start to even like overanalyze themselves. Like, okay, let me just keep myself in this mental prison and keep telling myself all these crazy things, and then I'm going to go back to Capricorn. I'm going to talk that shit to Capricorn, but I still love them and we're still going to be together. I think somebody lets their mind dictate a lot of this relationship more than what the reality actually is. And if somebody feels like you're not spending time with them, and that's why they're losing so much sleep over you, it's like, well, let's start to negotiate how we can spend more time. I feel like somebody like, and I hate to say it, because I know you're probably like, Arena, don't we talk about my person? For those of y'all that are happy, for those of y'all that are like, oh, this is like an ex or somebody that you're currently moving on from and finding your peace within yourself, your disappointment is over, you're not grieving them no more. This storyline isn't for you. But for those of y'all that are happily married, y'all do want to work it out, and you're like, Arena, don't be talking about my person. I don't even mean to say it as if I'm talking about them. I'm just letting you know this is how they view things. Like, they'll be so in their head to the point where they're damn near creating scenarios. It's not even like they have to hear outside parties or outside sources. They're in so much of their own mental prison. They will tell themselves, Capricorn isn't prioritizing me. Let me go start an argument. It's their own mind. It's their own mind. And we had the number 12 come out twice. Somebody's birthday could really be the 12. And also look up the angel number 12. I don't know that one at the top of my head. We do have a lot of number 5s out here as well, which the angel number 5 is adaptability to change. So this could be a huge change in your life for those of you that are moving on, and for those of you that are trying to work it out. This could be like therapy, or just literally simply having conversations with good dialogue. But whatever the case may be, yeah, you got a lot of number 5s here, which means a lot of change is happening. You also had the number 6 twice and the number 12. What else? Anything else to close out the reading for Capricorn? Anything else that they need to know, see, hear? 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. What the fuck? Sometimes, y'all, I just be ready to be like, pew, and just move all the cards off the table, because like a lot of things will literally be coming from my mind before I even really get to speak on the cards. But what did I literally just say about those outside parties, outside influences? And then the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse came out. You couldn't confirm it even more, which is group conflicts, people that want to create social anxiety for your person. You know how I said somebody's probably always talking about their relationship around your person, or trying to make them feel like whatever you do for your person isn't enough. Yeah, there's a lot of people in the background, or even if it isn't a group of people, just know it's one other third party that's always chirping in your person's fucking ear, trying to tell them something about you. And that's why y'all end up arguing. Just period. And if this isn't them, this is you. Stop letting people get in your ear. Stop letting yourself be up late at night, having all these bad thoughts that are actually creating the nightmares. Because if you go to sleep with negative thoughts, 9 times out of 10, your dreams aren't going to be pleasant. It's going to be a nightmare. But yeah, so if that's you, you need to get out of this. And I also feel like people, the more they comment on your relationship or your marriage, the more it gives you anxiety. So you either need to remove those people from your life, or set some boundaries. It's like, look, this is my relationship, and how I choose to handle it is what I'm going to do. I appreciate, all your advice and everything that I've told you already. I appreciate your feedback on it, but I know what I'm doing. I'm rolling, I'm rocking, and we're not getting a divorce. We're not breaking up, just period. Because this is a divine union. Y'all two were meant to meet, either for a blessing or a lesson. And for some of y'all, it really is a blessing this time. It's not just a lesson. Oh my God, God brought us to each other, but we still ain't gonna be able to be together because it's a lesson. I know y'all get tired of hearing that. This time, I really don't think that's what it is. A lot of you guys do want to be with your person. You do want to make it work, but it's going to take work. Yeah, and this person can't be holding no grudges with this 5 of Swords in reverse. All this resentment gotta go. It just has to go. The more we harbor onto the past, nothing's gonna work out. And I feel like that's another thing that the Mercury retrograde teaches us is no matter how much you can hold on to the past or how things used to be, the more you do that or think about that, you're actually not living in reality because we're in the present, baby. It's 2026. You can't be thinking about shit that happened in 2023. You can't even think about shit that was happening in 2025. But Capricorn, nevertheless, this was your reading. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated in some type of way. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.